Chastity was on my show 10 years ago because her ex-boyfriend's mother, Tracy, refused to believe that Chastity's baby was her grandson. But what made this story so shocking were the horrible names Tracy was calling the baby. Here's a clip.
I'm here today to see if my son is the father to his ex-girlfriend's baby. The baby doesn't look anything like my family. To me, the baby is hideous. It looks like to me. I'm sorry, that's just the way I feel. Bottom line is, the little baby is a bastard. To hell with her and her little bastard baby. I wish you would just leave us alone, quit texting his phone, quit sending those ugly ass pictures of your baby. We don't want to have anything to do with you nor your baby.
That's your ex's mother talking about you and your child, which could possibly be, which you say it's her son's baby, right? I see the woman on the tape for 5-10 seconds, and I don't like her. Okay.
Because I feel if you didn't feel that you was the father, why sign the birth certificate? Was there for the birth and all?
He was there for the birth?
Yes, sir.
And he was crying?
Yep.
Okay.
Like a bitch.
So, you are with her, you're in a relationship with her, you in the delivery room. What does Trent say?
I think it's mine.
You think it's yours, but your mom's having a lot of influence over you. And, you know, I watched the tape. Your mom's kind of being a little mean about the whole situation.
Yeah.
You know, how about, like, you know, you take a DNA test, we're gonna get to that test, it comes out and it says you're the father, that's your mom talking about her own grandson. Do you love Chastity?
Not like I used to.
Not like you, but you still have love for her.
Yes.
You're with this other girl, Ashley?
Yes.
Are you a couple now?
No, not really.
Well, what do you mean you're with her then?
I'm just confused, really.
You're
Yeah.
Are you still like sleeping with Chastity?
Not really.
Oh, it's not really. It's, you know, it's like
You
kind of
ain't slept with me like 2, 3, 4 weeks ago?
Chill out, bro.
You ain't sleep with me like 4, 3
Did you
weeks
sleep
ago?
with her a couple weeks ago?
You didn't?
You know this.
You know that's his baby.
You know
that's his baby.
everything
You know that's his
said.
baby.
You
Why is you
just
tripping?
jealous of Ashley.
Why is you tripping?
First of
I'm
all,
jealous.
when that baby was born,
Girl,
you come
please.
sending me one picture of that baby. And
Yes, I did.
what is
You is a
this?
lie.
Then
You are a lie.
You come a few days later, you send me
Why are you
another
lying?
picture of this
Why
baby.
are you lying?
Then when I told you, Chastity, why don't you come over to the house with the baby? I had a housewarming party and everything. My family members all came over there. But what did you do?
Hold on a second. Tracy.
Hey, Steve.
Hi. Now, you seem like you raised a really polite son, well-mannered,
Yeah.
good-looking guy, you know, and you're on this tape, and you're, you know, this grown woman being so vile about a baby.
He get it from your side, bitch.
Trent, you are the father.
You knew that already. You knew that.
And your reaction to that is, you knew you were. It's more your mom influencing you, but if you had even 1% doubt, this definitely, you know.
Can I have that? 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 No doubts now, and you never doubted him until your mama said something.
Okay.
That's the only reason why you doubted him.
Okay, now listen. Hey, Tracy, you want to come back out and say anything at all? Now you have 2 little 2-year-old grandchildren. Little boy, little girl. How do you feel about that? Hold on.
Yes, he is.
You don't know the pain that I feel.
Is it
It's
I
because
understand that there's a lot of issue
now
here.
that I know
Right.
that that's my grandchild, I just want to leave it at that. For right now, I just want to leave it at that.
Okay.
Trent, hey, he's dealing with that. I now can move on
Okay.
to what I have to deal with my family. Like I said, do not
You don't have to
call
worry
my
about it.
phone.
You don't have
Don't
to
send
worry about
nobody
it.
else to my house.
don't have to worry about it.
Looking for him.
Don't have to
As a
worry
matter of
about it.
fact, you can never forget me.
You already been forgotten.
Since that show, did you ever have doubts about those when they were born?
You know what? No, I didn't. And I learned to stay out of my children's business. So,
Which might be the hardest thing for a mother to do, right? Let's call it facts. For a mother to stay out of her children's business might be, next to impossible. All right, well, let's bring Chastity and Trent in.
Okay, guys. Hi, Steve.
Hi, how are you?
Bye.
So, listen, this is a really good update. Watching the show, it was like one of those things where you're almost watching in disbelief, right? Because when you look at the little boy, he was a little boy 10 years ago, he looked so cute and so happy. And here's the grandmother saying, nah, I'm not going to hold him. And the names, I'm trying to give Tracy a little bit of a pass here because she made a mistake, and I don't want to beat her up for it. But for you, Chastity, that had to be tough during that time, right?
Yeah, it was very tough.
Yeah. And what was your reaction when you were hearing the names and all that? Where she said she wasn't even going to hold your child?
It was very hurtful, but I knew what she was saying was out of anger.
Yeah. And so when you watched at the end of the show where she's holding your son for the first time, what feelings were going through you at the time?
It felt like she really wanted to be in her grandson's life. It felt good to see her hold him, after, whatever had happened.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels really good that she's in Josiah's life.
Now, when you were on the show with Trent, you guys had actually been broken up, right?
Yes.
And then you said about 4 or 5 months later, you got back together. What brought you two back together?
The good parents and the talks that we had, we still had sincere love for each other, so we just connected back together and been happy ever since.
And Trent, you went on to have 3 more with Chastity.
Yeah.
All boys, girls, what do you have there?
All boys.
All boys, 4 boys.
Yeah.
You got your work cut out for you there, huh?
Yeah.
Trent, how would you describe your mom as a grandmother?
The best. Whole 360.
She's
Always there when I need her.
well 180, right? We don't want to do 360.
Yeah. I see about a 360.
But you're really happy with the way your mom interacts with your children, and she's a really good grandma.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Chastity, is there anything that you'd like to say to Tracy?
That I'm happy that you're in my life, you in your grandkids' life, we can laugh and play and, just have fun. I'm happy she's my mother-in-law.
Now, the big question, Chastity, any more children on the way?
No. No, sir. That's it.
All right. Well, listen, this is a really great update. Tracy was really glad that you came around, and your grandmother, because I can only say is one of the most important people ever that have been in my life was my grandmother, and she was so good to me and my siblings, kind of a magical person, and I hope that your grandkids will feel that same way about you someday. So thanks for coming on. Great update. Nice seeing you guys again.
Thank you. Bye.